Welcome to the Harper Tech Academy, and most of all, welcome to hospitality. First of all, I'd like to thank you for making the best choice you're going to make all year. And in this mix, and this is the first flipped learning that you'll do, we're actually going to have a look at what competency-based training is, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how that's going to work with commercial cookery. So let's get going. In this mix today, we're actually going to look at what is competency-based training, look at the dual accreditation qualifications you'll achieve, our future pathways, and also how we're going to achieve this. The big question, what is competency-based training? It's very different to the normal HSC subjects, and basically the Oxford Dictionary definition is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. So let's now look at an example of competency training. So we're actually going to use the example of knife handling. So first of all, you need to look at the skills of holding the knife, using it, the correct technique, and then we're actually going to look at the knowledge that you need in the station setup, keeping it all clean, avoiding cross-contamination using the right board, which is part of it here, and then the demonstration of competency. So when you're employed in the industry, we're looking at communication, organization, and teamwork. So all of these things together to become competent will need a lot of practice. So I can see the next question you're going to ask is, well, where did all of these competencies come from? So we need to have an understanding of how the system works. So training packages which are Australia-wide and delivered across all states and TAFE, and there are units, there are elements within them and competency based on those elements. It's ongoing assessment, so it's practically we're looking at every lesson, and if you don't get the competency the first time, then you'll get multiple chances to actually achieve the competency. Vocational education in schools is quite unique compared to the rest of the HSC. So you'll achieve a dual accreditation with a HSC certificate and also a TAFE certificate. So down here, you can actually see we've got the school, and at school level we can deliver up to a Cert 2 level. So the qualification that you're actually going to receive from TAFE is a hospitality certificate 2 in kitchen operations with those numbers right there. Now the brilliant thing about this is if you have a look, remember school can do to a Cert 2 level, TAFE can go all the way up to an associate diploma. So the great thing here is from school I take my Cert 2, I can take it and bring it up to an associate diploma in TAFE. Then there are some really cool pathways to university. Now the first one is the traditional HSC path. So remember, you can do an optional HSC hospitality examination, get your ATAR, and you can basically jump directly from school into university, which is a traditional pathway, and within the university goes all the way up to PhD. But the great thing is you actually get experience and a certificate too, so you can actually go into TAFE, do the first year of a associate diploma, and there's actually links into second year of uni. Now this wasn't around 20 years ago, and it's an amazing opportunity for you to achieve in this subject and even jump into another career. So looking at these qualifications, it's really important that if you achieve all the competencies, you'll actually achieve the TAFE qualification. The HSC qualification has a 35-hour work placement in amazing restaurants that we're going to send to you in Year 11 and also in Year 12. And you can choose to take an ATAR or non-ATAR pathway. So it's very, very flexible, and we found a lot of people have done very well in this course. With hospitality, the future pathways, the world is literally your oyster. With the skills you're going to learn here in school and maybe go to TAFE, you can go anywhere in the world. There's exciting careers in food and beverage, You've got accommodation from 5-star hotels through to little motels, meetings and events, travel and tourism all around the place. You could become a travel agent, entertainment and recreation here in Australia and all over the world. It's an amazing career and you've made an excellent choice. The opportunities in this course are amazing, but you've got to remember that to achieve these in this subject, attendance is so important. It's based on the hours. You must do the work placements. You must do the required hours, otherwise you won't get the HSC component. You have to complete all the coursework, cluster assessments, flipped learning, and all of the work in class to be deemed competent in this course. You will need to practice some of your vegetable precision cuts at home, and certain things you will have to do at home. And last of all, give it 110%, have fun and enjoy the best subject in the whole school. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed your first flipped learning module. Hospitality is such an amazing career. There are so many opportunities here, and now part of that flipped learning is doing an activity in class. So make sure you ask a couple of questions, and we're going to do some activities to bring this all together so that you understand what qualifications you'll get and also where you could go with this. Good luck, and this is so exciting. Thank you for watching the Harper Tech Academy.